All right, last lesson on Pythagorean Theorem. We're going to talk about the converse of the Pythagorean Theorem. And just like when we were talking about the converse of alternate interior and corresponding angles, it just means that we're reversing the theorem and proving it the opposite way. So, before, the Pythagorean Theorem states that if it's a right triangle, then a squared plus b squared equals c squared. What the converse says, and you can read all the words, but basically it comes down to if a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then the triangle is a right triangle. That's it. If a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then we have a right triangle. If a squared plus b squared does not equal c squared, it's not a right triangle. So, how does this work? Let's go through these examples. So, something to keep in mind. C is always the largest. That was part of the hypotenusis definition. So we're going to make C the largest. So here, that's 10. So that's C. A and B, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do A, B as that. So A squared plus B squared. I'm now going to make this question mark C squared. Why am I making it question mark C squared? Because I don't know if they're equal. And so now I'm going to plug it in. 6 squared plus 8 squared question mark 10 squared. All right, so we get 36 plus 64 question mark 100. And then 36 plus 64 is 100, so 100 equals 100. And so this one is a right triangle. And says justify your reasoning. So, yes, it's a right triangle because 6 squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. Done. That's my reasoning. Next, largest side, 6. So I'm going to do 4 squared plus 5 squared, oops, not b squared, 5, question mark 6 squared. So that would be, 16 plus 25, question mark 36. Well, 16 plus 25 is 41. 41 does not equal 36. So this is not a right triangle, so no. Because 4 squared plus 5 squared did not equal, or is greater than, is what I have written here, which is more specific. 4 squared plus 5 squared is greater than 6 squared. Simple as that. Okay? So, again, I can't just look at the picture and say, oh, but the picture looks like a right. They're going to make them look like right triangles. You need to actually fill in the sides and double check. All right, next example. Decide if the following is a right triangle. Largest side is 6.5, so we're going to do 2.5 squared plus 6 squared equals 6.5 squared equals, I like that question mark and I didn't put my question mark there, I put it equals, silly me. 2.5 squared is 6.25, and then 6 squared is 36. Is that equal to 6.5, which is 42.25? I don't know, let's find out. 6.25 plus 36 is 42.25, which is equal to our 42.25. So this is a right triangle, so yes, because 2.5 squared plus 6 squared equals 6.5 squared. Done. All right, last example. Is the triangle a right triangle? Justify your reasoning. Now, the reason this one's here is because we have these square roots in here, right? So we're going to have to square them, and we'll talk about that. Largest side is, well, that looks like it should be the largest side. In order to figure that out, we do the square root. Well, square root of 15 is less than 4 because square root of 16 is 4. So this is 3 point something. Square root of 25 is 5. And this is less than 25. So this is approximately 4 point something. So my largest side is the 6. So we're going to do the square root of 15. I'm going to put this in parentheses squared, plus the square root of 21 squared, question mark 6 squared. So when we square a square root, if a square root undoes a square, then a square undoes a square root. So these are an inverse operation. So because we're squaring them, the square root goes away, and we get just the number that was inside. So I have 15 plus 21, because the square of a square root is the number itself. And that equal 36. 15 plus 21 is 36. So yes, this is a right triangle because I started looking away and now I'm writing all funky. Yes, because square root of 15 squared plus the square root of 21 squared equals 6 squared. That is it. I know you may be sitting there going, Mrs. Cartwright, it really can't be this easy. It is. A squared plus b squared, is it equal to c squared? If it's not a right triangle. If it is, you've got a right triangle on your hands. That's how it works. All right? Until next time, 8th grade.